After crocheting for about 14 years, today I am finally learning how to knit. The last time I picked up a pair of knitting needles, I was about 11 years old. So that's a long time ago by now. So I do have a very small history of knitting, but I can't really remember much. So I'm basically going to have to learn from scratch how to knit. So this is going to be so exciting. I've been wanting to learn how to knit for so long now, but I've been so incredibly intimidated by learning this because I just thought, you know, stick to your guns, I can crochet, just stay with the crochet, but I really want to knit. And today I'm finally doing it. So I'm so excited. So we are approaching this by following the next few steps. Step 1, go in blind. So I will attempt to knit without watching any tutorials, without doing any research whatsoever. And this way I can see where I started. Step 2, research. So in this step I will actually watch tutorials and see how it's done and do some research and just learn the different styles of knitting, the different stitches, and actually educate myself on how this is going to work. Step 3, practice. So in this step I will watch the tutorials and follow along and practice the different stitches, the different styles, and just see what I'm most comfortable with, because I obviously have no idea which style of knitting I'm going to do and what I'm comfortable with. I have no idea. So this is going to probably be the point where I find my style and find the groove and what I'm comfortable with and everything. So yeah. Step 4, I will be attempting to make my very own first sock. So this is going to be rough, I think, because I don't know how patterns are constructed and how to decrease, how to increase and stuff like that. So I'm going to find a tutorial on YouTube and just follow along with it and hopefully make my very first pair of socks. So I'm going to be making them for my fiance at this stage. So I don't know if they're going to fit. So probably if the first sock doesn't fit properly, I'm probably just going to stick with just that one sock. And if I'm lucky and the first one fits, I will probably do the second one as well. But if it doesn't fit, there won't be much of a reason to go on with it then. But then at least I will have, at the end of the video, I will have at least one sock. So that's exciting. I'm going to be working with Bella Baby 100% cotton yarn. This is quite thin. This is some of the thinnest yarn I could find at our local shop. So I don't know if it's a good idea to start with these, because I think they're going to work up very, very slowly, because what I've heard, knitting takes a longer time than crochet. So I might be making a mistake doing my first knitting project with this thin yarn. And the knitting needles are Pony brand 2.75 millimeter circulars. I don't know why I picked these. I just picked these and I'm just going with it. So I do have a set of regular straight needles, but they are going to be too big for this yarn. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with these. So, and then from there on I can probably see which yarns are better and which needles I'm more comfortable with. But for now, this is just kind of a test and just to see if I'm going to be able to learn this. In this video, I really hope I would be able to inspire you to try something different, or that one thing maybe you have been wanting to try for the longest time and you've just been too intimidated by it. I hope by the end of this video you would be inspired to do it anyway. But I'm so excited to take you along with this journey. I think it's going to be so awesome this time next year or 2 years from now to look back at it and to see where I started and what I made and what my first sock looked like, and to be able to grow from there. So let's start knitting. Okay guys, so I'm going to speed this next part up for you a little bit because it is incredibly painful to watch. This is me trying to cast on, or trying to remember how to cast on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no I have no idea. Please, someone in the comments maybe let me know if this is an actual cast on method or not, because I don't know why, but I remember this explicitly, and now looking back at it, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's actually so funny how you can see how my hands are desperately trying to figure out what to do with the yarn and where to be and what to do with the needles. Yeah, it was not a good time for me. I was utterly confused the whole time. Okay, so now I seem to be attempting to purl, I think. And as you can see, I know that the yarn is supposed to go in a different place than when you just knit regularly. You can see I realize that, and I know that, but I have no idea how to do it or where the yarn is supposed to go. And also you can see I'm trying to use my points finger to try and pull the yarn over, and obviously that's not working for me either. After struggling for way too long, I finally went to YouTube and got some help to learn how to properly do this, and I followed along with some tutorials, and when I felt confident enough, I started to practice. After quite a lot of practice, I managed to make something kind of decent looking, I guess. I did it! I finished my very first sock. I am so proud, and this took me probably 4 days of knitting on and off. One sock took me 3 to 4 days of knitting. Again, I did not knit for like 5 or 6 hours each day. It was like 2-hour intervals maybe. But I'm finished, and I have to say to the knitting community, I have so much respect for you guys. This took forever. I know I'm just a beginner, and I know I still have a lot of getting used to do, and learning the patterns and everything, but you guys are awesome. I have no idea how I will survive doing a sweater or something, because this took a long time, but it was so fun. I enjoyed it so much more than I ever thought I would enjoy it. I think there's a special place for knitting, and there's a special place for crocheting as well. I think knitting garments and stuff like that are just another level compared to crochet for me personally. So I am so excited to be able to do these socks, and just hopefully eventually doing a sweater or something like that, although it might take me 4 years to complete it, but it's so awesome. Okay, so enough talking, let me just show you. This is the sock. I still have a few loose ends to tie up, and also I will leave the tutorial links in the description below for you guys, so that you can follow the tutorials that I followed. So yeah, this is my first sock. Sadly, it did not fit my fiance. It was a bit too short, so it's just supposed to be a bit longer. If you see it like this, you could think for yourself, it's a bit too short. but I didn't know, and I didn't know how much it's going to stretch. Also, I didn't block it, so maybe that would have made a difference, but it fits him perfectly. Like the circumference was perfect, but it's just the length. And then my ribbing is, you can clearly see the ribbing is where I really started and really was still figuring it out. But I have to say, this came out a lot better than I thought, and it's not so hard, guys. It is not hard at all, like not at all. You really you alternate between two different stitches the whole time until the heel, sorry, that took a while, until the heel, and then from the heel, if you finish that, it's just the same stitches again, and then just the toe with the decreases. I must say the place I struggled the most with was obviously the heel. I needed to redo it about 3 to 4 times because I kept losing stitches and I didn't know how to pick them back up, so that was a bit tricky. And the tutorial used the kitchenette stitch. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the kitchenette stitch to close up the toe, and I needed to watch that video like 7 to 8 times. I had to follow along with the tutorial the whole time because I just couldn't understand what I was doing or why I was doing it. So I understand I can do the decreases, the increases, I can do them, but I don't understand exactly how they work yet. So they like knit two together or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm decreasing, but then there are different ways of decreasing. I think the other one is slip knit, and I don't know what's the difference between the slip knit and just knit two together. Why are there different kinds of decreases, and the same with the increase as well. And then there's one with the back loop. You need to go into knit two in the back loop, I think. I have no idea why, I don't know how. Obviously there's a reason for it, but I just need to figure out how exactly those things work or why they work, just to understand, because sadly my brain works in a way that if I don't understand what I'm doing, I cannot do it on my own. So I will be able to follow a tutorial that I can do, but if I ever choose to make my own sock pattern, I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't understand why the different stitches do the way they do. So, and I also realized I am an English knitter, so proud, but then I actually also saw that continental knitting is maybe a bit more effective and a bit faster maybe. But I've also read online that, and this is not, please don't fact check me, I don't know if this is correct, but I've read that an English knitter is actually the fastest knitter in the world. So I don't know. It's not fun to, I still drop my needle to yarn over I don't know if that's the correct word, but to yarn over, and that also just messes with the time, so I need to learn how to do it with my finger, to just pop it over and go on. So yes, that was my experience, and I don't think I will knit flat again. I did not enjoy the wrong way, the wrong side, what's the stitch called, purling. I do not enjoy purling. I know there's different styles of purling that could be more a bit faster or a bit easier or just more fun to do, but I do not enjoy purling. That's not for me. It's not that bad once you get used to it, you just kind of go with it, but it's always like, oh, I just finished the knit, yay, and then you have to turn around, oh, purl again. So I just didn't enjoy that a lot. So I'm going to learn how to do the socks in the round now. So my fiance is going to have to wait a bit longer for his pair of socks. I've been promising him for so long, but I'm definitely going to learn how to knit in the round and then see how that works for me. I don't know if the needles I'm using now is the most effective either, because they are very stiff in a way. The loops really stay in that kind of position. So I don't know. So I found that quite annoying to work with the whole time, because you're knitting and then it's just like twisting up and kinking the whole time. So, but this is what I had, and I enjoy these more than the regular straight needles. So I would just like to get maybe a better quality circular needle, I think. I don't really know. That's the thing now. I have no idea what is better to work with for me. I have done some research and I've seen people really recommend the Chiagu, I think, sets. But like I said, I just started out, so I really don't want to go off and buy this super high quality expensive set of needles and then I just find that, oh no, I really like the straight needles now. So I'm going to experiment a lot, and I really love making socks now. I really love knitting now, so the next few videos might be a lot more knitting me getting frustrated and taking my time, but I can't wait to start with the next socks. I already have ideas planned out and everything, so you might see me very quickly with more knitting content now as well. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey, and if you are also a part of the crochet community and you've been wanting to learn how to knit, maybe we can do this together. Let me know in the comments if you are a knitter or if you're a crocheter, and maybe you do both, and that is awesome. I envy you just a little bit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and consider subscribing as well, so that we can do this together and just do the raw unedited version of learning how to do all of these crafts. So I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.